Hello everyone, welcome back to How Does Psychology Apply to ABA? In this video we'll be discussing shaping. Let's start out by reviewing what shaping is. This is a technique used to teach new behaviors. Essentially what we'll be doing is we're going to reinforce successive approximations that get closer and closer to the target behavior that is our end goal. A successive approximation is a behavior that is similar in some way to the target behavior that the organism is capable of doing. Additionally, we never want to go backwards and reinforce behaviors that were previously reinforced and are less similar to the target behavior. We always want to make sure that we're reinforcing behaviors that get closer and closer to the target behavior. Now let's go through our first clinical example. So let's say we're working on a tacting program with a client. Remember, tacting is just identifying or labeling an item. So for this program, maybe we have the target of hippo, but our client can't say hippo. So we would start out by reinforcing what they can say. So maybe they can say po. Then every instance that they said po, we would reinforce. Eventually, maybe we move to hippo. This still isn't the target, but we're going to reinforce as it's gotten closer. Finally, we'll reinforce hippo when the client reaches the target behavior. Now let's go through our second clinical example. So for this program, maybe we're teaching a client how to do jumping jacks. We could start out by just reinforcing them jumping. Then we move to reinforcing jumping and raising their arms. Our final step would be reinforcing the combined jumping and raising their arms and clapping their hands together above their head. Remember, we never want to go backwards and reinforce the earlier behaviors once we've moved on to the next criterion. Now let's walk through our third example. So for this program, perhaps we're teaching a client to place an order from a restaurant. We can start out by just reinforcing them saying what food they want to order. So we would reinforce, I want blank, and then they would say whatever food they wanted. Then maybe we move on to reinforcing a greeting plus the I want statement. So we would reinforce them saying, hello, I want blank. Finally, we could reinforce the greeting plus the I want statement and a thank you. So we would reinforce, hello, I want blank. Thank you.